You could be in profit. Your trades can look amazing. And still, the firm can send you an email saying your account is gone. How is that even possible? That's what we're going to talk about today. By the end of this video, you will understand exactly what equity drawdown means, why it catches so many traders off guard, and how to protect yourself from losing an account that you are actually winning. And if you want to see which prop firms use equity drawdown and get my promo codes to support this channel, the link is in the pinned comment. Also, make sure to like this video and subscribe if you want more clear and simple breakdowns like this one. All right, let's get straight into it. What equity drawdown really means. Most traders confuse equity with balance. They sound similar, but they are two very different things. Your balance is the amount of money in your account after all your trades are closed. It doesn't change while you have open positions. If you open a trade, win or lose, your balance stays frozen until you close it. Your equity is your balance plus or minus whatever is happening right now in your open trades. It moves every single second. If your trades are up 2,000, your equity is balance plus 2,000. If they're down 1,000, your equity is balance minus 1,000. Simple, right? But this one difference changes everything. Let's make it real. Imagine you have a 50K trading account. You open a few trades, and by the end of the day, you are up 2K. You haven't closed them yet. So your balance is still 50K, but your equity is 52K. Now here's where the rule comes in. Your drawdown, or how much you can lose in a day, is calculated based on equity, not balance. That means the prop firm sees your account as worth 52K now, even though you didn't close your trade yet. If your daily drawdown limit is $3,000, that's $3,000 below 52K, not 50K. Sounds like a small difference, right? But that small difference could be the reason you lose the account. Let's see how equity drawdown works. Using that same 50K account, let's say you made $2,000 profit, but you didn't close your trades. Next day, the market pulls back. Those trades go to break even. You didn't lose anything yet. Your balance is still 50K. But your equity dropped from 52K to 50K. That's a 2K drop in equity in one day. If your daily drawdown limit is $3,000, you just dropped $2,000 of equity in a single move. Another small swing of only $1,000 and you're done. Account breached, even though you never lost a single cent on your balance. That's the dangerous part about equity drawdown. It punishes you for floating profits that vanish before being locked in. It's like the firm says, if you're running with extra money today, we're going to hold you to that higher standard. And if you let that profit disappear overnight, the system doesn't care that you were right. All it sees is equity going down. Rule broken. The hidden trap of floating profits. Now, floating profit simply means unrealized profit. Money that exists only while your trade is open. The biggest trap with equity drawdown is holding those profits overnight. Imagine this. You're up $3,000 today. You think, I'll let it run. It might reach 5 tomorrow. Next morning, you check your phone, and the trade came back to break even. You just broke the daily limit. Because yesterday, the firm calculated your risk based on your equity, including that $3,000 gain. When it dropped back down, your equity fell more than the rule allowed. Most traders only learn this after their account gets disabled. They see the email, start calculating, and think, how did I even lose? They didn't lose. Their equity did. And that's why this rule feels unfair. But it's not unfair. It's just strict. And once you understand it, you can play around it instead of getting hit by it. How to handle equity drawdown the smart way. First, if you have open profits and you're about to sleep, lock them in. Close some part of the position or move your stop loss into profit. That way, even if the market reverses, your balance will catch up to your equity and keep it safe. Second, trade smaller. When you're using a firm with equity-based drawdown, you can't risk the same size you would on a balance-based model. If you usually risk 1% per trade, try half of that. 0.5% may sound small, but it gives you breathing room when your equity jumps and pulls back. Here's an example. Same 50K account. You take one trade risking 1%, that's $500. The trade goes up 3%, so you're at 51.5K equity. If it pulls back, you have little space before hitting the daily limit. Now, let's cut the risk in half. You risk 0.5%, $250. Even if it goes up and back down, the total equity swing is smaller, so you're safe. It's like driving slower in a sharp turn. You can still get to your destination, but without crashing halfway. Third, understand when the drawdown resets. Most firms reset the daily limit at the same time every day. It could be midnight, 5 p.m., or early morning depending on their server. If you know that time, you can plan your trades around it and avoid surprises. Fourth, use trailing stops. If your trade is up nicely, don't leave it open just because it looks good. A trailing stop will follow the price as it moves in your favor and protect your equity if it reverses. This is the easiest way to keep your gains real instead of floating. And finally, always check your dashboard before trading the next day. It shows your limits, your current equity, and your maximum daily loss. Get used to those numbers. That habit alone can save you from blowing an account you actually did well on. The hidden advantage of equity drawdown. Now, let's talk about something positive. Equity drawdown can actually work in your favor if you know how to use it. When your account grows, your drawdown limit also grows with it. That's something you don't get with a static or balance-only model. Some firms use percentages instead of fixed dollar values. Let's say your 50K account becomes 55K, and you have a 5% drawdown limit. Your 5% limit used to be $2,500, but now it's $2,750. That's extra space to work with. So the more consistent you are, the more protection you get. This motivates good traders to keep their profits consistent and locked in. Because the higher your equity, the stronger your safety net becomes. So while the rule looks strict at first, it's actually designed to reward discipline. You just have to play the game correctly. Quick summary before we wrap up. Equity drawdown is simple once you understand it. Your balance is what you have closed. Your equity is what you have right now, including your open trades. The firm measures your risk based on the higher of those two values. When your equity goes up, your limit moves up too. If it then drops more than the rule allows, you break it, even if your balance didn't move. To avoid that, always protect profits before rollover, trade smaller, and use trailing stops. Treat floating profits like ice cubes. They melt if you leave them out too long. And if you ever see someone saying, "I don't know why my account got breached," you'll know exactly why. Now that you understand how equity drawdown works, you already have an edge over most traders out there. The next step is choosing the right firm for your style. Some firms handle equity drawdown better than others, and I've put together a list of the best ones that use this rule fairly. You'll also find my promo codes there which help support this channel. You can find all of that in the pinned comment below. And while you're there, make sure to like this video and subscribe. I'll be breaking down trailing drawdowns, balance-based systems, and smart payout rules in the next uploads. You don't want to miss those. So remember, it's not always about how much you make, but how you manage what's already running. Equity drawdown doesn't have to be your enemy. Once you understand it, it becomes just another tool you can control. Trade smart, stay consistent, and I'll see you in the next one.